and I already know who I'm rooting for on Mohegan, so, you know, fuck them all.
Who are you rooting for on Mohegan?
You know, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Wait until you meet a homosexual mildly inconvenienced, for fuck's sake.
Facts.
I'm a bitter queen. I am bitter. You know what?
In a way, I feel vindicated to see Michael come in because he did vote me out. And I got the impression that he's not in a good mood, and so I too am not in a good mood. So I am looking forward to talking with him and bonding over how bitter we both feel.
I'm still pissed off beyond belief that they voted me out, but you know what? I'm still here. I get to play Edge of Extinction. I ain't going anywhere until I can't play no more. I'm never one to give up. So, you know, I get to hide out here with Carrie until we figure out who comes in next. So, not loving voted being out, but loving the opportunity that I get to get back into the game.
Okay, I honestly have no idea who put your name. Okay, I will say, I just can't remember. So there were like 6 of us standing around. I approached, you know what? It was Joelle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I remember now. I approached a group of like 5 people and I was like, what are we doing? Every time I approach a new group, someone says a different name. And Joelle was like, we're gonna say it's Michael and we're gonna blame it on how long it took for him to do the combination. And I was like, okay.
Okay. Because I feel like your vote was the Rolling Stone that gave them the votes to do it this way. So I'm pretty sure. So if Joelle was the one that threw it out there. We had talked beforehand that he was going to say my name because everybody had agreed on you already.
When? And why?
So people were just like, people felt like I didn't make the best connection with her. You know, I think that a lot of people saw it as I hate to say this, like the least vote that wouldn't piss a lot of people off in the group. I knew it would piss you off, but in the rest of the group, you were the vote that most people could get behind everything. And then they were like, we'll put my name out there as the false name for you when you asked who people should vote for.
Okay.
And then I felt like that vote is what gave the Rolling Stone to round 2 when we lost. And I think that the vote was Kelly, Ashley, Bree, Meg, and Albert in doing that because Kelly has an idol. She found the idol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where?
She found it when we were out searching at some point.
Okay.
Joelle says he saw her find it, but then also several of the women said that she told them that she had the idol. I'm pissed off at them. So, like, I'm bitter, I'm out for revenge, you know, take them all out as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. That's a really good question as to who I want to see come in next for us. I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing another red come in. I feel like there were people who said they had my back and didn't, and said they wouldn't vote for me and did. But at the same time, I feel like they're also fierce competitors that I would have a hard time beating in a battle back. So I'm kind of torn. But, you know, Kelly, Meg, Bree, or Ashley, any of those I would be okay with.
So, we bandied about all the boys and kind of came to Michael, which I felt bad about because he's a great guy. And I like working with him. But you know what? If everyone has a consensus, what are you going to do, right? And then I'm thinking to myself, and Kelly even said, maybe we should switch it to Joelle because he's being really, he's playing hard. I'm like, you know what? I'd be happy with that. And then I don't feel so bad because I have closer connection with Michael than to Joelle. But then, so I'm actually seeing how I could whip the votes and save Michael. I could have done it. And then I hear Michael is saying Meg. So guess who doesn't feel bad about it at all anymore?
I really didn't want to lose Michael this round. I think Michael was going to be invaluable to me going forward, but I had to protect Bree. I have like a love-hate relationship with her. Everybody's gunning for her, but that's why I need her. And so I kind of did what I do best and saved her.
Yeah. Would you vote for Kelly? Okay. But at least you said it and you're owning it, and so that's all that matters. You know, and you're being honest and we trust you moving forward.
Really didn't want Michael. I felt so bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and like
He
that
was a hard
happens.
person to vote for.
Yeah, it was really hard.
I think the only thing that like makes me feel good about that vote is that Michael.
If it wasn't you,
Yeah,
if
it would have
wasn't
been
him,
me
it would
if
have
not
been you.
him. So thank God. But also, I think that he's just a really good player. Like in the long term.
I am feeling extremely guilty about the last tribal council. I really did not want Michael to leave. He's somebody that I really wanted to work with and I absolutely adore. And I think there was just a huge miscommunication in what we were doing. Every time I tried to talk with somebody one-on-one, somebody else would always barge in and the conversation would have to flip. And so I just assumed everybody was going to be voting for Michael. It's okay.
Oh, that's it. That's it. It was, yeah, those were the three votes for me. And then Joel.
After last tribal, I'm not feeling good because I voted on the wrong side. And I also voted against someone that I was pretty close with. So I'm feeling like people think I'm a wild card now.
So, I was extra cocky last round. I was the vote with the smiley face. Didn't work for me. But I do want to play messy. So, I have aligned with the person I just voted for and made her my number one.
It was a little bit messy. It was a 5-3 vote. It's how I expected it to go, but actually the wrong people voted in the 3 that I expected, but at least we still had our numbers there. I know Kelly has an idol, and I was really hoping she didn't play that. Wanted to keep her safe, and you know, her name was out there. She got 3 votes, and so I know she was a bit panicked, and so it felt really good to be able to demonstrate that trust.
Joel voted for Michael. Albert voted. I know, which I'm like, there's a point, so cute, love him, da-da-da, but it's like, what was that? Like,
It is really important we win the next immunity because I am definitely on the chopping block.
Until there's something more going on.
I feel like they're gonna give us.
Y'all think Anthony's scheming against me?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You fucking traitor.
Said.
No, should've.
We are tired of Cam's joke.
I'm honestly like
Tired of his
Sick
big
of
fat
laughing.
ass and his
Yeah.
short shorts.
So they gave us so much time.
oh,
That
I got
5'4"
it.
attitude.
Cars, confessionals, and Cam right here.
Yeah.
There's a ravine here. You saw the ravine?
Yeah, because I was like, last night I was like, oh, if I have to pee in the middle of the night, I was, oh, nope, I'm not going
Yeah,
that
that's
way.
off the ravine. No, avoid the ravine.
Like, Mark walked past me and was like, I'm so glad we're not going to tribal and you're not first boot. And I'm like, now, it could mean like my name was out there, or it could mean because I have played a game with Mark in the past and I was first boot. So it could be him being like, I'm glad that didn't happen again. So I gotta get a little clarification from him on what the fuck did you mean? Because then maybe like him telling me that, maybe that's another person that I can also pull in and work with for us to like have a 6.
oh,
Like, well, the thing is, like, I have no idea what conference. I'm just happy it's not you or me, you know, for the first try. Like, I don't know what you said on the way back, though.
Oh, that's what I asked.
Oh, I know. Like,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
happy. Yeah, I've not heard anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure why you were saying that. I was like,
Yeah. No, but it was more like, we don't want that to happen.
yeah.
During the immunity challenge and just in general for these first couple rounds, Kayla has been rubbing a lot of people the wrong way in my perception. She's very in charge. She wants to be the control. She wants to be the leader of it all. And that's not what you want to do in the middle or the beginning of this stage of the game. So I think she's ruffling feathers, and like even towards the end, she was directing people what to do and what to say. And I think that's kind of a big target she's pinning on her back that she really doesn't need to yet. And I think she's rubbing people away on the other track already.
And the idol thing, she was the first person.
She was?
Yeah, apparently Mark and Stacy weren't the first.
Yeah, she's blaming it on Stacy, so Stacy's not.
I'm cool with the Stacy.
Or do you? No,
Yeah.
Kayla.
I like Kayla. She seems to know the game a lot, but she plays hard too.
You can see her thinking. Yeah. Like I saw her counting in her head when we were just sitting around, and I saw her looking at that like box of things for like an idol or idol clue right away. And she was like going.
I mean, unfortunately, we're gonna swap, right? But I feel like our 5, you, me, Brian, and then Aaron, Angela is like real legit.
That's all we need. We're at 9, and then next round is 8. We still have majority.
I'm with you.
Brian and I clicked right away. From there, I got close with Jared. Like a perfect meat shield, literally 6'3", perfect physical meat shield for me. So I can be my tiny petite little self. From there, Brian pulled in Aaron, who I really connect with as well. And I really feel comfortable with Aaron. So my goal moving forward is connect with Aaron and Angela and make them feel as safe as possible so they trust us the way they need to in order for us to make these moves moving forward.
I still feel good about Angela. Me and Angela are merging with Brian and Cam for sure, and that's only 4. So we're trying to pull in maybe Kayla, maybe still Stacy, depending on who she's talking to. Definitely not Remy right now. He seems to be the name.
This chair has gotten a lot of hyped up privileges.
Is this your first time?
The first time in the chair, yeah.
So excited for you.
Yeah, I feel like my life has just changed.
You know, at a petite 5'4", maybe it's a little different. At 6'3".
Is there a way to lean back? Oh.
You just lean back.
Oh.
Your feet on the lean back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Lean
No,
back.
you can go.
Lean
Well, I'm
back.
going
Is this
break
it?
That's it.
Look how high my knees are. How do you sleep in this?
He's 5'4".
Well, he did like
He's
a
a bit
little.
shorter than you.
He's like
I shrunk myself from my normal 6'3" down to 5'4".
So when I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning and had to go to the bathroom, I saw a floating comforter over here.
Me?
Yeah.
Was I covered?
You were fully covered.
Oh, I don't trust bugs like that.
Bats?
Bugs,
Oh.
but also bats. We had a bat discussion.
Oh my god, if
There
I
were
had a bat,
definitely bats.
I would freak the fuck out and quit this game immediately if I saw a bat. Like,
It was.
But they're eating all the bugs.
Not very well.
I'm kind of happy right now in a really dumb, weird way. Like, I'm the most indoor kid there ever was. And like, I'm like finding cool things about myself that I've never been able to find out before in any LRG I played. You know, like it's that weird thing, like when you're watching Survivor, like, no, you can't, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then like, I mean, yeah, I know this is day 1, but it's like that thing of like, okay. Maybe I can't, maybe I do have this in me, and that's like a really cool feeling. Like I feel like every time I play an LRG, I don't get a fair shake. I feel like people are like, oh yeah, Mark's great, but like someone else has an idol, we have to vote Mark out. And that's like always like concerning because I don't want to be that option. I want to be like, we need Mark because Mark adds to this tribe. There are people I feel like that would judge me on this tribe just for the weirdness that I am, and like I mean, like, I'm a weird looking person, and I'm a, you know, like whatever. And I can't change that, nor do I want to. I like who I am. I'm 36 years old. If I don't like who I am now, then why would I ever do anything like this? But it's a thing of like, I like who I am, and other people should like me, or at least give me a chance to like me for who I am. But like that's the cool thing about Survivor, right? Like getting dirty.
Right.
Y'all are not talking.
We're dirty, y'all.
Got some battle scars already.
I would, like one of my goals would be to get like a named like an episode from a quote that I said. It's like, it's per cheesy. Like,
What? Alright, so I had a little excursion and I want to come clean. I pooped. And you know, it's kind of stressful to do that, like when you're like camping for like the first time and like you're sweaty, you don't know what you're eating or when you'll eat. And at the fact that I just cleared my system, I feel so ready for this immunity challenge that we're just gonna win. I feel so much lighter on my feet. You should have seen how fast I went down that hill after I did my business. And I actually was joined by Irene as well, and we had like a moment. And you know, not that there was a lot of tea to spill, like, you know, we're good, I'm good, he doesn't know where the idol is, yada yada, stuff that you guys know already. But it was just nice having that moment in an intimate setting.
Oh. I wonder what that is. Hey guys, we got tree mail. Guide it in, one by one, slowly enough until you're done. Then, time for a puzzle that you must complete, or a tribal you will face.
So it's a slide first. I think we could get it in.
Yeah, what about like they just fall
Oh, yeah,
and you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
like
No,
guide
it's kinda
it
yeah.
up the wall?
I think blindfold. No, we're gonna get you.
Slowly
yeah,
enough
got it,
until
yeah.
you're done. Or one of those ones where you pull it and it's gotta like, you know what I mean? Then time for a puzzle that you must complete.
So I think that if it went to tribal, I don't know. I really don't know. It's kind of concerning because I don't feel safe, because I never feel safe, because if you feel safe in Survivor, you're next.
I'm more worried about Mark. I know he's a gamer. I know he's really smart. And I think if he makes a swap, he's more likely to make connections and more likely to wiggle around in this game. I think Reem would have a harder time with that. So those are the outliers. I don't know which way makes more sense because I've heard Reem say my name through Kayla. Kayla's also a big target. She's rubbing people the wrong way. So I would be worried if I was Kayla, Reem, or Mark because Cam's on a tirade right now. Taking our first look at the New Erie tribe, Michael voted out at the last tribal council.
And here we are at another immunity challenge. So, behind you guys, you see a circular disc with holes in it. There are 8 ropes all around the circular disc. You're going to hold up the disc with the rope, and you're going to attempt to get cue balls into each of the circular slots. Once you have all of your cue balls in, you will drop, and then one person can run over and solve the puzzle on the table. The first try to have someone solve that puzzle will win immunity. Makes sense? Because there's only 7 members on this tribe, 2 people are going to have to sit out over here, and one person is going to hold 2 ropes. So, and you have to think about who's the best person to hold 2 ropes, and one person is designated to put in all 3 balls while holding a rope. Survivors ready? Yes, sir. Go!
Okay, let's feel it.
We have Cam and
Let's
Kelly
aim right for where you are,
putting in the
Cam.
ball
So
for each
just
tribe.
You guys raise up. You guys raise up. Cam drop. Good. Good.
Mohegan gets the first ball
This
in.
way, so we'll go
Erie
close.
drops.
Yeah, just keep it as steady as possible, and then drop a little bit on the side.
guys.
Can I get there? Yep. Yeah.
Nice. Mohegan gets the second ball in. Go this way.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back.
Go,
Let's
go,
go
go,
for this
go,
one.
go.
Okay.
Go around, go.
I'm gonna come
One
down.
person
I'm gonna
talking,
come down.
guys.
We're so close to that. Nothing. Okay. Nothing big, guys. Nothing big.
Erie drops again.
Okay.
Can we drop back down because we're all pulling up?
Yeah, and I'm being honest,
Good.
like my room
Reset.
is
Reset.
them doing nothing. It's,
No,
there's not
that's
even.
okay.
It's good. I feel like you're steady first.
Erie drops again.
Everybody is like.
Steady.
Nice. All right, there we go.
Mohegan gets the third ball, fourth ball in.
Now I have to get back towards me. Okay, but what do we...
Which way are we going?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, steady. Okay.
Mohegan has one ball left to get in. It is the hardest ball to get in.
Come down, stay steady.
Oh! You got it. You guys can start the puzzle.
We have a big lead, okay? Take your time.
Damn, that's why it's so hard.
Back in the middle.
Yep, yeah.
There it is. Put it in. It's just there. Sexy. Mohegan wins another game. Fucking go! Let's go, Brian. Yes, sir. Alright, congratulations, Mohegan. Woody. Sorry, Gary. Looks like it's happening again. I'll see you guys at Tribal Council in just a little bit.
Third date.
Well, you know what that happens. I get a little frisky.
I feel so great that we won our third straight immunity challenge. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's never happened to me in my limited knowledge of playing LRGs. Like, doing that well off the bat. I feel bad though, because like I feel like Erie will not want to work with us if we're in a weird swap situation, which I feel like could happen any moment now. But I mean, I just have to keep playing hard, keep playing smart, keep playing nice. Well, nice is not the best word, but like kindness is important. That's what I want to do. I want to keep playing kind.
And one thing that's been great about this tribe is we have excellent communication. Every single challenge that we have had where communication is involved, like we're on it. And we communicate beforehand as to who's good at what and put everybody where they need to go.
We do not have to go back to Tribal. And at this point, I'm starting to feel a little bad. Is that bad to say? I don't know. But Red seems really defeated. And I think when you're in a defeated situation like that, the people that do make it through kind of stick together. So if a swap does come up, I think they might be Red strong. And if I'm on the wrong numbers, that might be bad for my game.
And I feel even more like elated that not only did I help out with like the putting the balls into place of that last challenge, but I finished the puzzle, the last part of it, and we pretty much smoked them out the water. So I'm feeling great, honestly. If we did have to go down to a vote, I think we pretty sure consensus that it would be Stacy at the moment. I think she should be on the chopping block. I think Stacy's kind of like the odd woman right now in the tribe.
I think everyone's fear right now is what's going to come next. We kind of feel like a swap might happen soon, so we're hoping if we have one more immunity challenge we can at least win, and then hopefully have the numbers for a swap.
Honestly, like I think it's the communication one, but like I guess we just got the magic
We
touch or
also
something.
have like
we got the finesse.
the joy of winning all day. Like they've been
That's what I
defeated
think it
coming
was.
into
Yeah,
like
and like
that's not
one
fun.
ball drop,
so
like
sad.
one ball drop for us versus them is like end of the world.
And people have definitely been blindsided probably at this point. Like they're not feeling like they can trust each other, you know.
And I know I should be happy, but that little part of my brain that's always playing the game kind of wanted us to lose. I was never gonna throw the challenge, let's just throw that out there. But that other tribe is going through a collective trauma of going to back tribals. And then when they see us celebrating, it paints this picture as we are this perfect group.
I hope they don't feel animosity towards us like it's just the game, right? And I don't even know, some people on our team seem to be getting a little cocky, but I don't really know what we're doing correctly, honestly.
So the downside of not going to Tribal is you don't really have an opportunity to talk game to people. You really have to make it in the moment.
And you misplayed it?
I misplayed it and I went
You don't
with the
trust
other.
yourself?
I don't trust myself more than anything. But I wanted to just be like, hey, you can have it. So like if we swap and you get fucked, you can play it for yourself.
Okay.
Like I just wanted you to have it so you can
Appreciate that.
ride it out.
I got you, you got me. We're good.
I found the idol. Let's make no mistake, I found it. And I told Brian I found it. I wanted Brian to have the idol, to show him that I trust him completely, to say, hey, I found this idol. Not only did I find it, but you can have it. You can have it if it's a swap. You are in control of this idol. You can play it on me, you can play it on yourself, you can play it on whoever. It's your idol. But I want you to trust me more than anyone. And I don't want him to trust me while I have the idol. I don't want to tell him I have an idol. I want him to just have it. Because I don't want it. And you're going to have the target if it does get leaked out. But right now, we're playing a clean game. Brian and I are ride or dies at this point. So anything going through me, I'm making sure it's not going back to Brian.
So throughout the challenge, I was kind of trying to watch everybody, see what the conversations are, and same with back at camp, trying to see who kind of pairs off. I noticed that Brian and Cam pair off a lot together. They're pretty strong, but I think I'm pretty in with them, like especially with Brian. I think pretty good with Cam too. So those two really work together. So I'm like, I don't know if I can like fully
He's kind of
trust
Cam's connect in all this. You know what I mean? So like I told Cam like, I asked Cam like, do you want to bring him in? And he seemed unsure. So I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of leaving that up to him. You know what I mean?
if Jared is in.
If Jared is in with us.
Yeah. But I just feel like he spends a lot of time making a point to hang out and talk quietly with Angela, who I feel like would work with us.
Angela and Aaron are with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela and Aaron are with us.
Yeah.
But he's trying to get Angela. So I'm interested to see if she comes back with that.
Yeah, Cam was saying he has to look like a golden retriever. He's just kind of warming up to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can like fully trust him.
Yeah.
But I'm like so, I swear to God, solid with you. Like,
Oh my God, me too.
okay.
Yeah. And I'm really solid with Cam.
Yeah, I know. You gotta chill.
I am.
Yeah, because
I haven't
it's
talked to him at all.
Yeah, you did good on this one. It's kind of clear though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll back off on that. I've been trying a little bit. I also just like enjoy talking to you and him. So it's like, you know, and then you're sitting around and you have no one you want to talk to. It's like, who do you know what I mean? Do you have to actually pee? Or you
No.
Put out Chris.
I think in the first season they all broke up. Yeah.
This most recent challenge, literally I almost cried. I was like, going into the challenge, it was like I am mentally exhausted. This rainstorm was a disaster. My feet are sweaty and wet and gross. And then like going into it, I told the tribe, I was like, win or lose, I'm probably gonna cry. It's just like getting a little overwhelming to keep going to these things, and I'm having to keep voting out people that like we really care about, that we've really built some good rapport with, and so it's really shitty. What do we do?
Me personally, I don't want to lose her, but
I don't want to lose anybody.
I know.
Yeah. Who are you thinking?
I think it's time to lose Bree, because I think Bree would play at a swap.
That's a good point.
She's playing. I love her to death.
We all agree on that right now.
Then it's done.
But when we're in front of other people, whatever
Just
we
lie.
say is a lie. But remember what we said here first.
Yes.
That's what happened last round. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was
people
crazy.
doing?
So let's do that. I'll clue in Albert.
I was like, I won't.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, Kelly, don't worry.
My heart was beating.
All right. Who wants to chat with me?
Okay.
What's that?
Let's chat.
Can I join?
Yeah, you can join.
How are you doing?
I want to be with the numbers.
Okay.
I feel like you two have the numbers, so I want to rock with y'all. And I really like Ashley, so I want her to be on board with what we say.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's just so hard because I don't think any of us are like at fault for like this, especially this most recent challenge. Like,
Oh, and
you know,
we kept a cool head. It was just
yeah,
they
finished so fast.
What's the real plan?
I don't have one yet. I haven't heard one yet. Are you willing to give any hints? It's like it's like impossible for me to think of someone. But
How do you guys feel about Joel or Meg? If you had to part ways with one.
I would rather part ways with Joel than them. But I don't know.
I think I trust Meg a little more.
I think with the
but
numbers though, like if people feel a certain type of way, I
Right.
just want to do this.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah. I want to be someone in this game that people were bringing information to, but that I don't necessarily have to give my information back out, but that I can confirm what they've heard, as opposed to giving new information that might be really beneficial for my game for only me to know.
You heard the plan, right? Bree. Yes.
But what's Bree thinking? She was saying,
I don't know.
She was saying John or you to me, but just because Because she's just going girl strong now.
That's bullshit. I predicted her last 2 rounds.
She's just her.
That's it.
She's done girl strong.
It's done.
I legit want to be your number one. So tell me what you want to do so I can make sure the guys do it.
I want to do breathing.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
100% no matter what happens this prom.
Okay.
The guys are going to breathe, trust me.
The girls would rather be not me, girl.
Okay, I gave you that God last time.
Well, who did you have in mind?
What do you think? Like, when we go down to 6, I don't think we're gonna lose. We'll be 3-3, and we'll be fine. We're probably gonna survive anyway. So we have to start thinking long term. We can't think this deep because like this is not getting us anywhere. We tried that the last 2 votes, we still fucked up. We have to start thinking about first.
I trust Albert, and I have to go with the decision that he thinks is best. Otherwise, it's just we're gonna end up being split again like last time, and it's not gonna look good. So, you know, I'm at this point. I think he is my number one, and I think that we're gonna hopefully go far in this game.
I'm nervous because she's coming after me,
I know.
and all I done was protect her. So
That's why I said I don't want
I know. I should have listened.
And I think that I'm a little weary of getting too close with her because I think that I think she's a good game player and she could turn on me when it benefits her, which I don't know if she's closer with the other players, so if she has that relationship with them where there could be a little turn on me.
What are you guys thinking?
I'm trying to think getting rid of Bree
Is the right move?
would be the right move because I see that it could be.
Listen, this is core 3 right here. So, what was it? She lied to me. She told me she had to rehab Ashley.
We need Ashley.
That's you, man.
I'm trying, but Michael was her best friend and she got rid of him. That's why I said that second vote might come in handy.
Are all the girls over there?
No idea. Apparently I have no idea.
Wait, look over my shoulder. Are all the girls over there?
Yeah. I have no idea who's guys.
I have to go.
The girls want you out, and if they can't get you out, Megan's the fault. So push Megan.
Right now, I think I am somewhere in the middle, but I'm acting like I think that I am near the bottom with John, so that they attack other people in the middle and leave me and John as sort of goats for now. What are you thinking?
Yeah, you're cool. You said it. Yeah.
I'm
cool with that.
What's your thoughts on it?
I'm pro that. I feel like we want to work with you.
Right,
and
yeah.
So
So
we
we
want to
wanna
know
make
what
sure-
you are into.
We want to pull you in and make you feel like you're part of the voting decision, not just being told what to do. So we want to make sure you're good with it.
Okay.
But that's what we're feeling here.
I just
Okay.
I feel a little nervous because
For sure.
last vote,
Yeah.
you know, I've been pretty much, you know, I've been trying to head you guys.
No,
Yeah.
we want Albert.
Yeah. We want to work with you. So
Yeah.
let's keep spreading out, and I think the plan is Joel. Okay.
Update. Very excited. We seem to have brought Albert into the fold in like a solid way, and I'm very happy about that because I wanted to work with him from the beginning.
I've been hearing Bree a lot, and I've been hearing Joel.
So who are you least closest with?
Joel.
Okay.
I mean, these close to, but then the thing is, that's not necessarily the biggest question I'm asking myself.
So what's the question? Like, do we honestly want to win? I want to win. I don't want to keep having to vote our team out.
It's up to you guys. Just let me know. That's all I can do.
I feel like it's like one of those things where
Yeah.
we just keep going from different groups
Yeah.
of four.
Should I leave and you plead your case?
What?
Should I leave and you plead your case?
Oh, do you think I'm going home?
I think I'm going home.
You think you're going home?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's me. So
Oh,
you're
there's
so
no
it's,
way.
it's not me.
No, it's probably me. I have my name.
But all I've heard from everyone that it's me, it's the plan's me.
Wow. Okay. So why am I shaking?
Maybe I'm just paranoid AF and like I'm misreading things because I was really convinced it was me, but you think it's you.
I think it's me. So just
You
don't,
think it's you.
So just don't write me.
Just don't write me.
Okay.
So then maybe we'll just both vote for Kelly then.
No.
No,
She's been through that already. Let's not.
You know, we came back to camp pretty demoralized and right back into another, you know, scrambling and fighting with, of course, my name is out there again because it just won't go away and I can't quite figure out how to play one of these games without my name being out every single round I play. After this next tribal, there's a pretty likelihood of like a swap happening perhaps, and so wanting to feel really strong trust with the last of us that are left in this last tiny little red tribe that just keeps losing.
The two choices on the table for tonight are seemingly Joelle and Bree. And I know I've been kind of sus of Bree since like first round, and I wanted to get her, and everyone was like, no, no, no. And Joelle was like, we can get her next time, we can get her next time. I'm like, well, now look where we're going. Now look, now it's either one of you. And so I have to decide between the two of them. And for me, honestly, I think it would be better to get rid of
So let's solidify something.
Okay. I mean, I think that the majority, like now that Joel's gone, like I think that the vote is for him, unless you have like a reason in which Bree would be a better vote.
To me, Bree's not a threat to my game. If anything,
Nah.
should be a threat to like one of the females. That's how I look at it. So I would never target her. I don't know. I didn't even know they had beef, but that was really that was really awkward. They
I know, I
both
was
knew
like-
each other's name.
I
So
know, I hated that so
how do
much. I was
we-
like, thank
how
God
do-
we're leaving.
How do we both advance our game? Like, who's a bigger threat out of them?
I mean, we need both of them gone, like, and
So
at
who
some
would you-
point. This vote is different than our last ones because instead of keeping people who are maybe like more physically fit for the challenges, we need to keep people that will be loyal to our red team. And my first gut feeling with Joel is that he's kind of a wild card and that he was kind of looking for other things or like kind of looking to stir the pot. And I think that because we have such fewer numbers than the other team, that even that little spark of doubt that I have is like,
I feel like
Sorry.
we're in this like a love-hate relationship
Yeah,
where it's
you're just like, you know, we want to work together, but
Yeah,
apparently
but it's
I
like-
just have a target on my back.
I know, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Like
Star-crossed lovers.
Exactly, exactly.
I do feel really bad because I did lie straight to his face and promised it was not him, but that is part of the game, and if it's not, again, if it's not him, then it might be me, so.
I'm in trouble tonight, and the suckiest part about it is that Bree's the one who's pushing for my name, which sucks because like we kind of have this mutual understanding that like we would be perfect to work together in the merge, but for right now we're just not destined to work together. We're on different sides, and the thing that sucks the most is that I protected her the last 2 rounds, and so instead of trying to come to me and come with a plan, she threw my name in the dirt.
I think that we have landed, I mean, what I'm thinking is that we've landed on all agreeing on the same person. It's tough to say for sure, of course, but I think we're all united, hoping that not everyone's deceiving me, which is like top thing on my mind.
But it does feel like the group is feeling like they want to be on the right side of the votes. I feel in a really great space with Albert. Him and I had a good conversation early on, and you know, he feels bad about being on the wrong side of the vote in the last tribal, and so he feels, I think, a little indebted to make sure to vote in the same way as me, maybe not the right way, but in the way that I'm going to. And you know, Kelly and Meg are also feeling really good in that space, and so is Ashley. And I had a great conversation with John too, with just being like, hey, if I do cut Joelle, who I'm working closely with, like, will you still have my back if we swap tribes?
So I kind of had to plead and beg, and I hope that the relationships I built in the last couple of rounds really come to fruition.
last time, but what's different like, from last tribal to this tribal now? Because I mean, I feel like a lot has potentially changed, especially after a split vote situation, right, Joelle?
Yeah, that was very interesting. Whereas last tribal, I felt like there were no bullets coming my way. This tribal, I don't feel so safe.
And Callie, your name was brought up 3 times. You know, that's almost half the tribe. Like, how does that make you feel? And how do you feel knowing that at least 2 of these people here voted for you?
It's not a great feeling. It's definitely scary. I'm trying not to get too paranoid about it and just kind of remind myself, you know, this is gonna happen. But it's always in the back of my mind that if I had 3 votes last time, what's to say those votes can add up and I could be going home. Hoping that's not the case though. So, I don't know, yeah, scared.
So Albert, we get to the challenge, you guys lose. What was that feeling like getting back to camp, and how quickly did the strategy start?
Felt pretty bad. I think the strategy started right away, especially for me, because I didn't feel great after the last tribal. But just gotta see where life takes you, I guess.
Bree, do you think you're in that consensus? Do you feel confident in this plan that you have?
Confidence is a funny thing in Survivor. I wouldn't say I feel confident, but I do think that I feel trust with people, and that I'm choosing to set aside paranoia for a vote, so I'm not driving myself insane constantly at all of these places. And so, you know, if it's me, great run, and like I hope a red person goes on to win the whole damn thing. But I'm feeling, you know, honestly pretty demoralized at this point. You know, we lost 2 back-to-back immunities. In the middle of that was a torrential downpour where we got soaking wet and all of our stuff got soaking wet, and that was demoralizing right into a pretty much a blowout loss of an immunity challenge where we weren't even close, and that was really crappy. And then to come back to camp and my name still be circulating. So it was just like back to back to back to back. So definitely feeling pretty demoralized at this point, and hoping to regroup, recharge, and re-find that fire that we all need to stay alive in this game, and take us forward into what we expect is a swap coming up. You know, there'd be 15 of us left at that point. Makes sense to maybe swap up some tribes, but you know, we know that we have no control of where this game is actually going, and all of our assumptions could be totally wrong.
Fair, that's fair. Albert, in the beginning of the game, you know, I gave you this, you know, golden opportunity. You could have been guaranteed safety through these last 3 tribal councils. Do you feel any regret in that decision, or are you still sticking by that decision?
Well, now that you're asking me, I feel like I'm getting ready to go home. But I stand by that decision. I think it was the right decision at the time. I thought, you know, we got a little bit unlucky with the challenges, but I think in a few simulations, it would have been the right decision. So I still stand by it.
John, what are you basing your vote on?
I'm basing my vote on keeping our team as strong as we can, because you know, 4th time's the charm, and we're gonna win that 4th immunity challenge.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the floor like I've done every time so far. Does anybody have any last statements or pleas or anything they want to get off their chest before we do this again for the 3rd time and vote somebody out? No? Alright, so let's get to the vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Bree. Second vote, Joelle. Third vote, Joelle. That's 2 votes, Joelle, 1 vote, Bree. Fourth vote, Joe L. That's 3 votes, Joel, 1 vote, 3 votes left. The next vote, and the third person voted out of Survivor New York, The Redemption, is Joel.
Love you, Joel.
All right, Joel. The tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Thank you guys. Oh, let me get the cool pass. You guys better kick their asses.
Revenge for Joel.
Usually I have some positive notes to leave you off with, but I'm actually going to be giving you tree mail because you're going to have to make a decision and then head right into your next challenge. You ready for that?
Yeah.
Here we go. Who wants to read it?
This one is different from the rest. It's time to put so much more to the test. Choose one to make an important decision, or your game may end in this collision.
So you guys need to make a decision right now as a tribe who's going to be making the decision.
Okay.
I'm gonna volunteer for that.
You do? I do. Okay. You want to be our decision maker?
If you guys are cool with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Okay. Is everyone okay with that?
That works for me.
If someone wants to step up to the plate, then sure.
Head up to the challenge area.
Yeah.
With the back out.
Red strong. Yeah, red strong.
We got this. Eerie. Started from the bottom.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. Eerie.
Eerie!
That was so bad.
That was.
We should try that again.
Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, let's try that
The cameras
again.
are rolling.
We gotta do a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Okay,
1,
ready?
2, 3.
Eerie! No, we left.
Yeah, us after our third tribal of the day.
Can we leave these here?
Well, so usually in this part of the game, you know, this is when you get your final words and we would say basically goodbye. But of course, you know, this is Survivor, New York.
Okay.
So I have this for you. Just read that out loud. And yeah, let me know what you think.
Welcome to the Edge of Extinction. Do you think your game was over that easily? Think again. You must now make an important decision that will surely impact the game. Do you start at the Edge of Extinction until tomorrow, where you will have an opportunity to compete to get back into the game, or back in, or do you leave and go back home now? The choice is yours. I'm staying, of course. You can't get rid of me. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. All right, Joel, you're gonna head to the Edge of Extinction.
Okay.
There's a few people there waiting. You may know
Oh
those
no!
people.
I voted them out. They're gonna
We'll
hate
see
me.
how this goes.
But you know what? Okay. I'm still in the game, so I'm not gonna spill all the beans, but I will be polite and cordial.
It's time to put so much more to the test.
If somebody has to go on a tribe that's smaller, it should be you.
It's time for a swap.
To your left, to your right, to your right, to your right. Go left, good.